But right behind this door here, this door, that door right there. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to Season 2 here on the Hope Springs server. I am Joe BB3 from Joe BB3 Games. Thank you for joining me today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, oh man, I've been doing some stuff. If you can see from the title of the video, it is the Ultimate AFK Spot. And if you look down there, this is an AFK spot, and it's a pretty good AFK spot if you ask me. There we go. We've got these floating lights, which I really like, and down there we've got the two indicators on the witch farm, so you can see when witches spawn. I believe there are two other people on the server here right now, so we won't get a lot of spawns down there. We'll get one every once in a while, but they light up whenever one of the floors is active. And if you look down there, there's a couple new chimneys, vents maybe. There's a teeny weeny one right there. And there is a big one right over here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, this is an AFK spot, and it's a fun AFK spot because you get down like this, splat, and I just put a ladder up there. It's easy to get up. You know, it was easy to make, so and it does the job really well. You saw over there something flash, so a witch did spawn in. But over there is the one chimney. I got to put the half slabs on top, and just for looks, not for any reason. And there's another one out here. Let's go see what they're all about. All right, come on into the base through this temporary entrance, and let's see what we got. Remember that villager that was hanging around up in my portal? Well, come down here. There he is. Someone captured him. He said he knew you and wanted to stay. So we have him in there. He's just a butcher. You know, if I get another one, maybe I'll breed them and start something. But for right now, he's just gonna sit here and go every once in a while. But yeah. So nothing much has changed in here. But this little area here, a lot has changed since the last time we met, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yeah. Come on down here. And I've done this room, and I really like the way it came out. I love these little lighting features over here in the walls. And the color scheme is good. The granite works really good with this clay. And the clay kind of looks like it goes back into a wall with a support over it. And then it comes down here into this room where we saw the big opening up there. And what I did was I created this little U shape up here so that it caught the water and didn't disrupt the other water streams. And plus, you don't have to worry about, walking through a wall of water. But here is going to go a Woolly Gator 3 minecart elevator up to the surface and down, and a drop down to the bottom too. This will be the official entrance to the base. Say Woolly Gator because Slip Gator and Woolly Creeper created it, but I always put my spin on things, so not always, but most of the time I put my spin on things, so I'll call it a Woolly Gator 3 elevator, and if I don't put any spin on it and it's just from a tutorial, I'll change that back to a Woolly Gator elevator. But yeah, this is where it's going to go, and I've got some plans for up there as an entrance way coming from the portal, so yeah, it should be really good. Over here I just got a little stairway down to a a mine area that's underneath my base. There's a big ravine over here that I had to light up with some lava and water. I really like the way that looks. And just a normal cave system down here. The cave systems under this witch farm are amazing. They are huge. There's tons of them. They're big, and they're a lot of fun to clear out. So, yeah, that's this area here. Over here is probably going to be like some more stuff, like a potions area or something like that. I don't know. I think the potions will go over here. We'll see. But come back upstairs. Let's see what else. Okay, let's come over to the cow farm, because I just did something before I started recording it I thought is really, really neat. I have a lot of cows over here. They should be, not all of them are grown up, so, but I added this indicator light, and let me show you what that is. Right through here. Here and here. Alright, so when you push this button, this torch blinks, and it activates this dropper. The dropper has just a bunch of garbo in it. I put arrows because we're going to have tons of arrows. And it drops an arrow down onto this pressure plate. And just sits there. Now there's a 5-minute despawn for items that are just sitting someplace. So that arrow will sit there for 5 minutes. Well, coincidentally, the amount of time that it takes cows to want to breed again is 5 minutes. So after you breed these guys up, you push this button, an arrow drops onto the thing, and this light goes out because there's a torch right there. So this light goes out. When the light comes back on, they're ready to breed again. So it's just a little indicator that tells me when my cows are ready to breed again, and I thought that was a really neat idea. I hadn't seen it before. And there you go. There's that. Nothing's changed down here. Still the micro farm. I opened it up because I'm just gonna. I did change some stuff in here. Added a couple hoppers, and I moved the burnout clock back a little bit because this dispenser over here was constantly lagging behind these two. These two would always would empty before this one. So what I did was I added a repeater down there to prevent feedback when the clock was going, and it seems to have evened it out some. So that is fixed up. Alright, so let's get out of here. I do have to put those blocks back. Alright, so what else have I done? Let's see, we'll come down here. You'll notice the base is completely, the aesthetics are like, well, I mean, they're not raw. They're not done yet, but they're not raw. So over here, I've also, you can see I don't have to walk through water anymore. I've added one of these U-shapes here to catch that water coming down. Fantastic. And this wall here I've closed up. Remember my, there was going to be a farm back here. It's still back there, the opening, but I just closed them up to give it a finished look. And we come up here, oh, look at that. A little bit of a cheaty x-ray going on there. Look at that. You can see some of my torches. Oh, look at that. Man, that's really cheaty. Anyway, so I've finished up the path. This looks really good. I like how this came out. It's just some wood and some bars, and it's nice and gloomy. You come in here, you got some lights in the ceiling, and here is the Skelly Farm. Now this would be a pretty good AFK spot, right? Because you got skeletons going down there. And yeah, this would be a pretty good AFK spot, but this isn't the ultimate AFK spot. Alright, so last episode was slime time, and you know right down here is a slime farm. So what I'm trying to do is get the witch farm, the Skelly farm, and the slime farm all activated at the same time. And now up there in that room would have been good because more than likely the slime farm would have been active, but it just wasn't enough for me. So what I did was I came back here and I took out the room that was here and created a tunnel back to just below the Skelly farm. Alright, so this is all finished up like in the rest of the base. And if you listen carefully, when we're standing about here, you can hear skeletons falling into the water and starting up their little climb. So I said, this is closer to a near perfect AFK spot. And then I found the perfect AFK spot. And I made the perfect AFK spot. Maybe not perfect, but, you know, pretty darn close to perfect. But I love how this acacia wood works with the cobblestone and the granite, the polished granite. It looks really good. So I have a feeling you're going to see more of that in the base in upcoming builds, because I like these three textures together. And even the stone bricks, the transition there looks really nice. But right behind this door here, that door right there is, oh, there you go. You can hear a skeleton ready to go into the kill zone there. But right behind this door is the perfect AFK spot. And there it is. I built one of these in my last world. It is the automatic, or the AFK fishing farm, built by Nim's Tutorials. You know, I always give credit where credit's due. You'll see a link to Nim's tutorial down in the description. And that's why I build it off camera, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because if you want to know how to build this, there's no better person to find it from than Nim himself. So if you want to learn how, after you see this video, you want to learn how to make one of these for yourselves and all the ins and outs, please head over to Nim's page and check it out, because it works really well. Right above this water is where that chimney is, because you get increased fish if the water block is open to sky. And if it's raining, you get even more. Nim explains it in his tutorial. But how this thing works is, let's go ahead and look in here. We have a whole bunch of fishing rods, right? So this is the fishing rod I usually use, but I'm just going to do this like you would if you were coming in fresh. So you would come in. First thing you would do is close the door, because if you don't, all my fishing rods will spit out into the hallway, and I don't want that. So close the door behind you. And then you fill up your inventory. Normally you have torches with you, right? So if you have torches with you, just spam them into your inventory like this, and leave one spot open. That's for the fishing spot. Now go ahead and scroll to that spot so you're holding it. Turn this on, and I'm going to look down real quick so you can see the fishing rod come out. Right there. It gives me a fishing rod, and you can see more fishing rods. See, they're just falling down to a hopper right underneath my feet. And you point it at that trap door back there, and you cast, and you just continue to hold, and you wait. And what happens is fish comes along. Fish comes along. Why do you hate me, fish? It takes about 10-15 seconds. This is probably longer than it's taken in a while. But who cares, right? You're AFKing. If one comes along every 30 seconds, you're good to go. There you go. It looks like that was a saddle. But, and it just keeps on casting. And every time a fish hits, it reels it in and casts again. So it is really, really neat. I really like it. And this, I've done some AFKing, probably an hour and a half maybe. And let me go ahead and put this fishing rod. See the fishing rods? They go right in here. I enchanted a bunch up. I went to the XP farm, enchanted a bunch of fishing rods up. And I only put them in here if they have all three aspects. There are some really good ones like this one, which is 3, 3, and 3. Most of them are 2, 2. Pardon me. Most of them are 2, 2, and, you know, but they have all three of the attributes. But this is the loot that I've been getting. Yep, that last one was a saddle. All this nice stuff, all in an hour and a half. All right, so let's take a look at some of this. We got raw fish. We got a power 3 bow, some salmon, some puffer fish for water breathing potions. We have a respiration 3, fortune 2 book. Not bad, not bad. This bow right here Mending, Unbreaking 3, Power 5. Just phenomenal. I'm going to try and take this and put it on there, and maybe I can get Mending on there. I don't think I can get 5 attributes. So maybe I'll do it the other way and try and get Infinity and forget Flame. I really like Flame. I don't know. We'll see. But and then I got some other, some Garbo. I got another Power 3 Flame Bow. And then I got, another bow. A Mending. I didn't see that. A Mending, Lore 3, Unbreaking 3. I could probably get Luck of the Sea on there too. That would be phenomenal. That is a great... That's why I love this fisher, especially with the new enchants. Luck of the Sea too. I could just, put these two together. And down here, I got a Power 4 bow. And then this book right here, Mending and Sharpness 3. I got a Mending book from standing here fishing for an hour. I mean, that's phenomenal. That is fantastic. But I'm going to take these two real quick. I think I've got some levels. Yeah. Wait a second. Put these all in there and then take them all out. There we go. I'm going to take these two rods and I'm going to see if I can combine them. That would be a great rod. Unbreaking. Luck of the Sea, Unbreaking. I'll leave this stuff here and I'll take care of it after the after I get done recording the episode. So let's run over and just see if I can add these two together and see what happens. Because I can completely replenish my fishing gear while I'm nope, wrong, incorrect. Here and here. I can. It's expensive. 24 that way, 16 that way. And it would be Mending, Lore 3, Unbreaking. That's good. For 16, I'm taking it. And then what I'll do is I have a bunch of regular fishing rods over here that I'm going to enchant eventually. This one's just a Unbreaking Lore 2, so I have to combine those because I only put it in if they have 3 attributes. Now it's going to actually be 4. Mending is Mending is awesome. But I mean, it's probably a waste, but what the heck? What is that? 3? That's only 3 to repair that puppy. That is pretty good. All right. I got a new favorite fishing rod. Fantastic. We're going to pop this in this chest over here because this is where I'm putting all my fishing rods that I'm going to be putting into the automated fisher. And all right, so I think that has us up to date with all the changes since the last time we built a slime farm. Oh, that's right. I forgot to show you guys. I promised you that I would show you how the slime farm was doing. So let's go downstairs and take a look at what I've done. I have made a change, and what I did was I put in a dropper tower. It takes it straight up. Right up there is the skeleton farm hopper chain. So I hooked it into that, and it was causing a backup. So I split the hopper chain and gave them each their own dedicated line, and everything's working really good. The flow of slime balls is going up there. It's not causing a backup or anything like that. And up there, right above the cactus, I had a couple pieces of glass that I had put in to stop the cactus from growing. And I figured, why do that? Because without those pieces of glass, I've got Minecraft's smallest cactus farm. I mean, it'll grow above 2, it'll break off, and if it hits the hopper, it'll spit me off a piece of cactus or 2. And, a piece of cactus or 2 is all I'm ever going to need. I don't use a lot of it. I don't use a lot of greens. So, yeah, I mean, a little piece is better than no piece. So let's come over here, and I will show you that as far as slime balls go, we got 1 full chest, 2 full chests, 3 full chests, and about a quarter. So 3 1/4 chests plus 1, 2, 3 hoppers. I told you, it's going to overflow. It's going to overflow my storage. I even have 2 stacks set for it, and it's going to overflow it. Oh, let's go back and take a look at the bones, because you saw in the last one when I did my microfarm back there that I had totally wiped out my bone stash, right? So you can see we've got 1 full chest, and 2 full chests now, and a hopper. So 2 full chests and 2.5 hoppers. So the bones are flowing in, the slime balls are flowing in, the witch drops are just doing gangbusters. Like, let's see. Oh, this is spider eyes. Glowstone. Someone keeps coming and taking glowstone, but that's okay. That's why it's here. But, like, the bottles are just started on a 3rd chest, so everything is going well here under the witch farm. All the resources are flowing in. I should have no problem with them. And so I think that's about it for today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. What did we do? We took you on a trip around the base, showed you some things that we did. We put in the perfect AFK spot in the AFK Fisher, and we showed you the slime farm. And yeah, it's been a good day. I had a lot of fun making this video. And if you had fun watching it, please consider clicking that thumbs up button down there. Toss a like my way. And if you really liked it, please consider subscribing so you can be informed of all my future content. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I am JoeBB3 from JoeBB3 Games. Thank you for joining me today. Ta.